Hey, right, it's Mark here. I'm gonna do a 2 year update. Been off Valium for 2 years and 6 days. Um, my symptoms, I get windows and waves where I have a good day and then I have a bad week. Um, but I think I get maybe 3 okay days. I never really have any good days. It's more like I don't have such bad days. My cognitive, I don't want to make out things are worse than what they really are, but they are very bad. Um, I still have nervous problems. I still have cognitive problems. I can't think. I can't work things out. I can't. It's really bizarre. Um, um, yeah, cognitive things. I don't sleep. I still get very fatigued and I try to sleep, and I get zapped awake. I mean that's still happening. I always know I'm still in withdrawal when that very strange thing happens where you're going to sleep. In the afternoon. It doesn't happen at night, and I always do go to sleep at night. Sometimes it takes a while, but I do go to sleep. But I think the in during the day when I get really fatigued and I just can't take no more, I try to have a sleep in the afternoon. And what happens is you start going off to sleep, and then all of a sudden you just bam, just like someone's just injected you with an adrenaline. Um, and the depression's still bad. Some days I just can't do the things I love, like my guitars. I just can't. I can't even pick them up. I can't learn anything because I can't concentrate and focus. That's really hard for a musician. Well, it's hard for anyone, but it's hard for me in that area. I don't really want to learn anything else. I'm not really bothered. Um, so yeah, I get a lot of pain still, in my back and in my shoulders, and tension and a knot. Just I'll get cramp. Still, it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still very bad. Still uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean they're my symptoms, but the headaches as well, and I can't stand the sun. Um, yeah, 2 years. I tell you what. I mean, I would never in a million years thought I could endure so much discomfort, so much bad feeling in all that. In all for all that time. Um, I've been shamefully I've been I've been a drug addict, and I ran away from pain. I medicated myself so I wouldn't have to deal with emotional pain, physical feelings, and social things, and so I've been a coward, and I've ran away from things, and now I've had to face maybe all those years of feelings, all coming at me at once. Um, the emotional stuff is what I find the most difficult. For me personally, dealing with inferiority, social stuff, not being as good as other people, and them being sort of used to themselves, and me feeling, like I feel alien to myself a lot. Um, Fear, you know, it's just when you come off Valium, the fear part of you just blows up, and dealing with my own fears, just in my own thoughts. I mean, I don't do stuff that is frightening. I don't do stuff that I find frightening out in the world yet. You know, but just my own thoughts. And situations that I've been in. I just things that I make up in my mind. I find. scare me more than the real things, to be honest. Yeah, this is, you know, the agoraphobia and social phobia that I seem to have got from, you know, in Valium withdrawals are still there. They're not as big, they don't take me over as physically as they used to, but they're there and I find them uncomfortable. You know, but I think I'll get over it. I seem to be out. I can do camera fine. I can do this. Bizarrely enough, I can do this really easily. I mean, I've done videos all through. You know, I've been doing videos for years. I do guitar videos, jam with people. So the video thing is easy. You know, you can, you know, put on a facade for a little while. That's not hard to do. I feel myself, as I'm doing this video, I feel myself getting a headache. I guess it's because I'm thinking a lot. I'm a bit tired. I ain't had a cup of tea yet. I've been up 5 minutes. When I look at my videos, I look calm and relaxed and composed and together. In real life, I'm not like that. Or maybe I am and just don't feel it. I think that's one thing I've definitely learned, that, you know, you are what you think. You know, what you think will you know, just it makes how you feel. You know, and you can overcome a lot of things by changing how we think. You know, and that's what I'm learning. My faith has played a huge part in this. I'm a Christian, and I say that with a little bit of intrepidation, because I don't really like Christians very much, but I do like the real ones. But the fake ones I can't stand. So, you know, so what I mean is I have a faith in Jesus, and I have a faith in God. Not one that I like to spurt around and ram down people's throats. But that, when I came into Valium withdrawals, I lost that because of it was my mind. You know, I lost it because of all the pain. So I really felt I lost my faith, and, you know, and that's coming back. You know, because, you know, I have a need inside me that I can't deny. I need what it gives me, that hope, and I need that relationship with someone I feel that can protect me. You know, and I hope to, you know, I hope to God, I hope I never lose it. You know, I hope I don't come out of Valium withdrawals you know, and because I do analyse things a lot, and I'm not one to be, you know, to have something to be I'm not one to be bullshitted. You know, I don't like bullshit. I'm very sort of, I want the truth. I want to know what's real. You know, I want reality. I'm fed up with fantasy, because in Valium withdrawals, I've got a big imagination, and you're susceptible to your imagination, and it's broken too, so it's getting fed negative things all the time. So I find, yeah, my faith gives me a lot of positive, you know. But when I look at Christianity, that gives me a lot of negative, but that's a different story. So yeah, 2 years, you know, I'm about, say if I was going to give percentages, I would say I'm about 35-40% fixed. I expect, and I've been reading a lot of stories, I expect this next year to be a really significant year in healing for me. So you know, you do wonder how healed you're ever going to be. You know, I can't hardly remember what I was really like before I was sort of like this. You know, coming to terms with being mentally ill is very, very, very hard, especially if you're a bit proud and you don't like people seeing you vulnerable and, you know, like a vulnerable adult. That's a really, really hard thing to deal with. You know, one of the hardest. But you know, I have hope. I have not the, you know, Christian hope. I mean, I have hope through the benzodiazepine stories that I read. You know, that you do, not only do you recover, but you know, you almost reset and become, you know, what you should have been, or better than you were because of the ordeal. You know, you're persevering through and enduring a lot of discomfort, pain, and you know, you've got to become better for that. You know, you can't. You know, it's almost like you have to, you know, overcome a lot of hurdles, so you become an overcomer. But it's very humbling. So so if you watch this and you've been through it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been through it, you're gonna have the ride of your life trying to get off this Valium. Yeah, and if you know you're watching this by chance, believe me, I tell them the truth. You know, it's the by far the most evil drug I've ever come across, and you know, I've done all the drugs. You know, I've been addicted to most of the drugs. I've abused them all, and none of them have hurt me as much as Valium. So take care. See you later.